Hello, everyone, and welcome to Soul Standing. My name is Beth, and I am here with a weekly reading update slash TBR. So it is Monday, February the 17th, and I've got a lot that I want to do over the next week or two. Uh, so let's just dive on into it. For school this week, we are in the Harlem Renaissance, 2 weeks after I thought we were, but that's fine. Uh, so, the big book that we are reading this week is the new Negro Voices of the Harlem Renaissance, edited by Elaine Locke and introduction by Arnold Rampersad. So we are just reading selections, but I am going I'm going to read the selections first, and then I'm going to go through and read um, a lot of the rest. So we have the Negro in American Literature, Negro Youth Speaks, um, Negro Youth Speech is a big section, and then the New Scene. I think those are the three sections. Oh, and the Negro Mind Reaches Out by W.E.B. Du Bois in Worlds of Color is part. So the Negro Renaissance, the Negro in American Literature, Negro Youth Speaks, and they've got drama, music, history. So I'm really looking forward to this read and learning more. I've taught the Harlem Renaissance, but it's mostly Dubois or Du Bois and the poets. So Langston Hughes, things by Locke, but while I know several of the other names, like obviously Zora Neale Hurston is part of this, while I know a lot of the other names in here, I haven't really read much by them um, because when we teach it, it's Langston Hughes, snippets from uh, Hurston and Du Bois, but not a whole lot more. So I am really, like I said, excited to get into that. I am also currently reading a chapter a day of The Blackbird Oracle by Deborah Harkness. This is the fifth book in the All Souls series, and I'm reading a chapter a day through the month of February as a buddy read with Fiona over at Reads and Eats. We have buddy read every single book in the series. The first few books were new for me and rereads for her, and now we are getting into um, the newest book, which means that we are both reading it for the first time. I'm really enjoying it so far. Um, I am getting a little worried because I've seen a lot of people be like, that new one was not what I was looking for. It wasn't as well done, in my opinion. But so far, I'm loving it. We do plan on Betty reading the other two that she has announced are upcoming books when they come out, but I'm a little sad because they're not out yet. So we're going to have to wait several months or longer before we get the next book. But like I said, I'm loving it, and I love buddy reading with Fiona. We have really good talks. I am also listening to the audiobook and reading um, the ebook, depending on where I'm at and who's around me, for Icebreakers by Hannah Grace. This was one of the books that was suggested to me for my 40 and 40. Um, it's interesting. I'm not sure what my issue with it is. Like I'm not hating it. I enjoy the characterizations and I don't mind the spicy parts. So I'm not sure what it is that just makes me go, I don't care. Um, I don't want to DNF it, but I kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, it's probably a 3 star. I'm not quite halfway through. So maybe something's going to turn it around and it'll at least be a solid 3 star for me. I am going to continue reading it. Um, I'm also reading this middle grade book, Manatee Summer by Evan Griffiths. Um, that is for the children's literature book club that I run on here. We do have a Discord if you want to join us. The link is in the box. Um, that is because our February prompt is to read a children's book with your favorite animal in it. I could not choose between owls and manatees, so I will be reading at least 2 books, which I've already read 2 books with ducks in them with Elena because ducks are her favorite. And then I've read 3 books with penguins in them for Melody. So we've got it covered. I'm reading this middle grade, and then I will find one with an owl as well. Um, but, that's enough for the week. However, I also have this stack of books that I am hoping to get to in physical form. I have a lot of audiobook going on, and this is big, hefty, and physical, but I feel like I would like to have less historical books, if that makes sense. Um, so I've got The Big Break by Mark Tatuli, and this is a graphic novel that I am looking forward to picking up. And it's about kids looking for the Jersey Devil and desperately trying to save a friendship when girls become involved. I also have Miracle. This is about family, friendship, and loss. Um, so this girl is musical and she plays the violin, and her um, father, I believe, passes away, and so she cannot. Um, yeah, her father passes away, and she can't bring herself to pick up the things she used to enjoy with him. I also have Joe of the Chalet School by Eleanor M. Brent Dyer. This is the book that comes directly after the Chalet School, which was the Children's Literature Book Club pick for January. I got this for Christmas from Fiona. The Chalet School series is like her comfort read favorite series. And so, well, it is supposed to be really, really cold this week. I thought I would pick this up. It looks like they might be pretty cold there as well. And then I would also like to at least start diving into Medgar and Merle, Medgar Evers and the Love Story That Awakened America by Joy Ann Reid. Um, so I am really looking forward to picking these up. I'm hoping to get these read this week, or at least started this week. I'm hoping to start this week. I'm going to read this week, and then a chapter a day of the Blackbird Oracle, and then just kind of dipping into whenever I have the time for icebreakers. I'll be listening to Manatee Summer in the car when Melody's in the car and things like that. I almost forgot to tell you that I am also reading Mozzarella Murder by whoop. I'm on chapter 7, so there you go. Mozzarella Murder by R.M. Murphy. It is one that was suggested on Killing Time with Cozy's live show, not yesterday because we were too tired for me to try to get up on screen and do a live, but the previous week. I've started reading it. I'm enjoying the story, but there's something about the writing style, and I think maybe it's, first book in the series kind of situation. Um, so I'm hoping that it kind of evens out for me, but I am enjoying the story so far. And in a surprising turn of events, I was scrolling TikTok and found R.M. Murphy on my For You page. And so, like, he was showing that book, and I was like, hey, I'm reading that book. And then I realized, like, hey, it's the author. And I went, hey, I grabbed this book on Kindle the other day. I've just started it. It sounds really interesting. And then I followed him. Well, now he's posting about a new book he's working on that is kind of a mixture of the TV show and movies Psych with the Princess Bride, and just the little tidbits he's throwing out there. I'm like, oh my gosh, keep working on it. My friends and I would love to read that. Please do. So I am looking forward to learning more about that and to reading more of Mozzarella Murder and hopefully really enjoying it. There are several books in the series. And I'm looking forward to just reading more of what he's got out there and supporting an author that is, putting out new cozy mysteries. We love to see it. So that really is all I've got for you guys today. Would love to know if you've read any of these, want to read any of these, want to know more about any of the things I've talked about today, all that jazz. Come and talk to me in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to like, comment, of course, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the little notification button so you know when I've popped in again. I will talk to you guys again soon. Until next time, stay safe out there.